Don't do this into leveling elite EMP marksmen. You are going to get torn apart. I guess, honestly, I'm so in the mood. I just want to pick the giant and go for arc lights again. I want to play some carry arc lights and actually win. Yay! We just sell out of steel balls instantly. I think we live with them for a round. And we just go grab ourselves some marksmen, probably. What are we again? We are giant spec. Nah, it's better to get myself some fangs. Yeah, I'm really noticing the game is getting laggy, so I'm gonna restart after this if I don't forget it. And it's against aggro, so I guess it's not gonna be a carry arc game. Yeah, that was an absolute banger game. You've lost to this? Like to specifically carry arc fort or quote-unquote just arc carry? Because I think there very much so is a difference between carry arc fort and going for other stuff. Like just carry arc lights with other stuff is not as good as carry arc fort. I think forts are just a very natural thing to get alongside carry arc lights. Speaking of carry arc lights, these guys are getting some decent XP here. But probably not as much as my opponent is. Come on, you can kill... Thank you. You can kill that sledge. That's what I wanted to say. Any levels on my opponent's side? This arc light leveled. Alright. Well, we do have an air unit here that can absolutely take him out, so I'm getting that one. And then we start selling out of the steel balls. What to expect now from him? I mean, I could try forcing carry arc lights regardless. Also, here's a fun thing that I like to do. Put a marksman in the flank. It's kinda risky because more often than not it fails. But it actually gets the tower faster than crawlers from my experimentation. You could also land one big Mumbo missile here. Like to buy us a round? Let's do that. Yeah, look. Well, crawlers would have gotten crushed as well. So there really isn't much of a difference here. Also, him getting leveled crawlers into somebody who intends to play carry arcs and has already gotten a Wraith is a pretty decent thing for now. Also, he has to think we may have the Assault Marksman button here. And yes, sign me up for like 13-round banger games all day, every day. Unfortunately, he put the additional chaff here and not here. So our missile didn't accomplish as much as I would have hoped, but still. Okay. Yeah, Marksman probably would have won this. Also, the Wraith is starting to level hard. There's no more AA, so this round is a free win right now. And all of these units can probably kill these crawlers. We do get heavy armor here. I think I'm just throwing that on the Wraith here. And sell out of that thing. And if we do go for carry arc, we probably just throw something here. I'm keeping these as tanks for the moment. And it would be too obvious to hit elite, right? But I'm gonna do it regardless. Just getting some fangs in front in order to chaff should also be a decent player wager. Also, I'm ultra vulnerable on this side, so maybe I just drop a missile here for the time being. Nothing in the flank so far. He's going for EMP instantaneously. Okay. Well, well, well. It's going to crush my board, of course. So how are we gonna defend against all of that? Honestly, let's just pursue the carry arc route and see what good can come out of it. We do get leveled crawlers every round for free, basically thrown at our arc lights to level them. I also don't mind keeping the Wraith around for a round more or something like that. Let's put the underground thread here to cover this arc light. Can put a level at least on this guy. Put a level on this guy. And sell the steel balls. There's no more need for those. So what do we do in order to tank? Well, we have fort, so let's fort. And then we just... I would very much so like to snipe something on the flank here, so maybe what I actually do is like put some steel balls here. Potentially clear the way if something drops on this side. And then we're getting extra... Let's get extra health. I think that's going to be more value. I don't feel particularly threatened by the crawler spawn, though this is definitely an open spot for it. Is he gonna hit replicate is one of the questions. Like replicate and crawler spawn is always a nice combo for some tempo. A rhino, eh? I mean, that makes sense. Tempted to now also throw steel balls in that flank or something like that. But that's not gonna work. Maybe we try some big fortress flanks. I haven't seen those in a while, and there probably is a good reason for it. Right, looks like we're getting a tower, boys. We are also distracting for a good amount of time here. And now hopefully our arc lights can level. And kill a lot of stuff. Does he have AA? He does. Okay. He also has Assault, if he ever so desires. We get a level on this fort. If it kills that marks, it might. Or enough of the crawlers, honestly. Looks like we get the second tower as well. Yeah, and the fort's gonna level. That's gonna be annoying for him. That tower diva threw a lot of wrenches into his plans, let me tell you. I can just sell out of that arc light and do nothing with it ever again. You get a really good item. Like, this arc light is officially strong now. I think we do throw one here, and then we oil this. So that everything is as much slowed down as possible and range the arcs. Can sell out of this afterwards. I think I would just like to have some more stuff in the front. And I guess crawlers should be doing good as far as that is concerned. And I guess damage up is the last part of that puzzle. He is now defending and deploying on this side where there legitimately exists no further threat. And we're just going for the carry arc aggro defense, and maybe he's trying to match. Or maybe this is only for chaff clear, who knows. We have a pretty strong play next round with oil and acid, and he has not used his items at all right now. That poor little Arclight. He is not having a good time. Wraith instantly gets locked. We should probably put some crawlers in the front or so. But I think this unit is a sail next round or something like that. Oof, the EMP is actually crushing. No chaff here. That's the unfortunate part. Seriously? This Wraith is still alive? How is this Wraith still living? It dies as the marksman dies. And our arcs are scaling, ladies and gentlemen. They are scaling. We get a nice little missile strike here. I think I like steelbow production more though. Let's throw that in. And promote 4 Arclights at a time. That's when you know stuff is starting to work. Don't think there's an easy way to get a tower snipe here or here, other than maybe Waspage. We're gonna keep this thing around for another round, I guess. Putting a fortress down. Apparently something happened for him. And honestly, let's go for the wasp play. We can use these wasps as chaff later on. Alright, so he's a war factory player. I think I may be less afraid of forts than war factory, to be fair. So my hope is that we crush this under tower debuff. Like, this tower is going to fall very quickly, and I think... Come on, don't be idiots, wasps. Retarget. Thank you. One of you is an idiot. I'm probably going to lose towers before him, though. Right? Like, these need to sneeze at a tower debuff. Okay. We do actually take this. Which is very incredibly good. But he's going to be fighting us under a tower debuff. That is the bad part. That said, there really is no more reasonable anti-air. Yeah, we wiped this board out as well, and he has no efficient maintenance. War factory levels, sadly. I think the Wraith has time to do this, does it not? There's no more debuffs incoming. The Wraith's got this. How is this Wraith still a key unit with EMP marksman on the board and no techs? Both of these factories leveled. My goodness.